Coming up with the script for Ace of Hearts was quite a lengthy process. It took about 10 months for me to actually get all the ideas together and the story basically down on paper. It started off with a computer game that I was playing, and thought it would be great to make a movie about it, but then you'd have to have copyright problems and all that type of thing. So I readapted the story to be an action revenge story, and then pitched the script to Mnet. There was about 15 to 20 pitches on the day, and eventually we managed to get one of 6 to be written on a first draft, and then by 4th draft we were ready to rock and roll. On my way home, puts the phone down, sees Teb's phone, he answers and he stops. He says, yeah. There we go. We're shooting a movie for Mnet.
Oh, see.
Yeah, it's going to be broadcast as of next year. It's called Ace of Hearts. Yeah. I think in terms of shooting, it's been a lengthy process. We've had a 2-week shoot where we had physically about 12 or 13 days of those 2 weeks actually in production that we were actually shooting. Logistics wise and things like that, it has become a reasonably hard shoot. We're trying to get everything arranged and times to shoot and things like that, your day night and all that type of thing maybe actually makes it a lot difficult for you, but the patience and the real exertion and the good extreme perfectionism of the whole team has been really great to be able to get this project rolling.
Action!
Nice way to start the week.
You wouldn't have it any other way.
John,
I always wanted to play
Yeah,
dead.
so it's not happening, it hasn't changed anything.
It's been a long script, a lot of short scenes, but a lot of difficult scenes, trying to get the camera work as fast as possible and as good as possible and as sharp as possible, as well as getting the lighting through all the progression and all that type of stuff. To be able to match the tone of the film, because of it being psychological, we need to adapt the film and the camera movement and the lighting to be able to match with the tone of the film. The mood we wanted to create in this film through the camera and lighting is we wanted to link the camera work and the lighting with a narrative structure.
Yeah, through the character's emotional state at that specific point in time in the narrative contributes to the lighting and the camera work. I mean, they both are linked. As his mindset deteriorates throughout the film, the camera work and the lighting, it becomes more contrasty. The lights, the angles of the lights change, the angles of the camera change. Everything's based on the character's mental state. So you'll see throughout, it starts off clean, nice, flat lighting, beautiful lighting, and deteriorates into high contrast.
High contrast profile lighting.
Like skin. I'm putting it on now so that the next one will stick to that. This is also wound filler. And here is fixed blood, also to put inside. Now we are using this stuff called Fresh Scratch Blood Effect. Looks like scratches.
In terms of location, we've had really nice locations, working in the bank, working at a proper hospital. Having all these things to our disposal has made things a lot easier, and had a lot of people that were willing to help us out with lending locations to be able to make the film. The makeup that we're doing now is for the close-up photos of Jack Bolan, for the forensics files that we'll be using in the film. He's going to be one of the guys that are dead, so yeah, we're just doing makeup here to be able to make it look like one of the hands that have been waterlogged. It's So yeah, we're busy doing makeup. They've been in water for about 2 days and the cops have found the body.
Welkom hier vandaag bij die hospitaal. Het is nogal spooky, hier is weird shit dat hier gebeurt. Maar ik weet niet of jullie al achterkomen.
In terms of having fun on set, you always have fun, as you see. Working with the crew, everybody's got their own personalities. They're all insane. Probably the best crew I've ever worked with. So it's been great. It's really been great.
We're roughly the same size, if possible.
Okay, but I need them to come up here and
Okay. What we're doing here is basically doing a bit of a complicated shot where it looks like we're actually tracking through the window while we are filming the murderer and the detective busy coming through these pools of light. So we've been setting everything up. It's taken us about an hour just to set the lights up properly in color temperature. And yeah, so now we're just busy setting up and trying to do a technical to get the mirror cut and the film camera through the window. So let's see if it works.
Ek speel John Kramer. Hy is seker early 30s omtrent en ja, hy's 'n movie se ernstige ouer, sy werk en sy vrou is alles in sy lewe. Ja, en hy's 'n kap en hy en Teps werk al vir so 3-4 jaar saam en hy's ouer as Teps of course en weet bietjie meer van die business as hy en Teps leer baie by hom.
I played Msani Masa, 20-something-year-old detective, full of energy, very interested in what he does. You know, he's got his boss, John Kramer, who he really looks up to because he wants to be like him one day. So you find that he's always on the ball. You know, he's very intelligent. And he's always trying to make observations so natural that he understands what's going on. But he's still learning. He's still a rookie. But he's getting there. He's getting there.
All right. Now we're playing games.
In Ace of Hearts, I'm playing a crime scene photographer. It's a bit of a past, a bit of a hobby, and that's vengeance on the main character. Yeah, he's got a bit of a bone to pick because of his father going to jail for something he didn't commit.
191, take one.
Mark it. Frank.
So all of this for nothing.
Games? You think I've been playing games? This has nothing to do with my father. I'm not country. This has everything to do with your father.
It's quite an interesting process, quite challenging as a director to be able to put this type of a film together. I can only wait to be able to shoot a feature where things are just that much even more better because you have bigger budgets and things like that to be able to work with. But I think we've done well with the budget that we've had.
The high contrast made it impossible to use digital, so we went the Kodak Vision 2 route, and we think this is the only film stock that could give us that detail in that contrast. So this specific project, we used that film, and we're looking forward to see the product.
For everybody that's worked on this project, I have to thank them very much. Without them, none of this would have been happening,
Dit is eintlik so iets voorstel vir Mnet om in 'n 13-episode miniseries te verander, soos CSI, jy weet wat mense al vir so 13 episode, elke uur episode in Suid-Afrika. Daar's soveel goed waaroor mense kan skryf in ons land.
And it's been great to see how much we actually have gotten out of what we've got, out of the equipment that we've had to use. We've pushed everything to the limit to make everything the best that we can.
For a psycho thriller drama, it's quite interesting, to see how the audience is gonna, adapt to that.
I actually think now that the film is even more of a success to what I think now than what it was even in pre-production, because you don't now seeing what the film has come out like. You don't have that wondering anymore. You actually now have a secure answer of what you've actually got.